Good afternoon, OTT Sports Network fans across the globe. Welcome to Colorado Springs, Colorado. We call it the Springs. We call it a long haul down I-25 with the best traffic in the world and the drivers that are all down here in southern Colorado. Well, more southern than we are. It's not quite southern. But anyways, I'm Harry Haviland, back with you on the air. DK's mic'd up and running the camera. Not the best angle, not the best Wi-Fi. We're doing whatever we can here for you. This is not the best barn to be videoing, but the OTT did step up. We do have we're hoping it's gonna work. Give us a shout if you are having some issues, and I'll tell you that there's nothing I can do about it. It is 147 degrees still here in Colorado. Hope it's cooled down for you guys across the globe and other spots. Our Canadian viewers probably deep in the breeze already up there. Once you get across the border, it's just a line in the sand, or in the snow, as they say. But your Warriors looking to come back. A tough weekend last weekend. DK, what's the explanation for what happened there?
Oh, last weekend, real slow start for the boys. Little sluggish, got down 3-1, but I think the team got motivated in the last 7 minutes of that game and secured a 3-3 tie. I think we're in good shape though. 3-1-1 record, playing the Tigers 2-1. Looked to be a really physical game today. Tigers are averaging 19 minutes of penalty a game against Warriors 6. So
wow,
rough and tough contest here.
Maybe that's what they need. A little bit of physicality underneath their steel. I watched practice this week. They were working on some penalty kills, some power play. Hopefully that power play comes into action here if they're that penalized, the Tigers team.
Yeah, I mean, good to see that a little time and space management out there, move the puck a little better through the zone, and then control it instead of losing the puck and changing directions here.
Yeah, and hopefully going to be looking a long ways away. Most of this, the Warriors' defensive zone is for the first and third is where we're set up. And I can't read numbers or names. I'm going to be going off the top of my head here. That looks like Fredette, Foster, and Haviland starting. Grimberg and Captain on a point. Simon Prokop getting the start between the pipes here for your Warriors as the Tigers break in on the offensive zone. Trying to get this one out. Spinning's Foster gets it up to Haviland coming across the red line. Or no, that's not Haviland, that's Foster. Foster and Foster out there. Foster squared with, I was just going by memory.
Got to remember, we only have 8 forwards out there today, so it's going to be a lot of switching team for Team Pop today.
That is true. Nice on the IR today. And Noah Popovic, good luck to him. He's still in that PTO with the Utah Hockey Club. Still out there in preseason, traveling around with those guys. I'm wishing him the best luck. We want to see him back, but I mean, if he goes pro, got to give it to him. A shot comes in there from the point. First one on net, 13-11 to go here. First period action down in the Springs. Changing up and all the way. Hopefully you guys are watching it in IMAX. You're able to actually see. If you are doing that, hopefully
best viewings above 84-inch screen today here.
Your TV is freezing up. Probably us. The Wi-Fi in here is horrible.
Are you freezing?
Not getting good service. Don't get good phone service to hotspot. We tried with this, not even getting good service on the personal hotspot that we bought just for this. But bear with us. We're in Arvada tomorrow. We know we get good service up there. Play is underway deep on the far side. I can't tell you who's who on this, but the Warriors are putting the pressure on.
You probably can step up.
Good to see the Tigers turn it back around. At center ice, going around as Claire just takes a swipe at it. Picked right back up by Kolchevsky, out to the point. Across by DeVos. Haviland, that's on the far side, gets absolutely taken out there. Hard into the boards, drawn a penalty. And just like that, Tigers go on Warriors are on the power play as Haviland goes down hard with an interference.
Number 32 for the Tigers, leading the league in penalty minutes.
I can see why.
Now at 19.
Claire just staring him down as he goes to the bench. Hopefully Haviland's going to get up and be all right. That's a hard late. On the power play, see if they can make something work. McGowan shoots one in. Goaltender sees it all the way, buries it up in the chest, covering up. Minute 55 left in that power play for the Warriors. 12-18 left to go. First period, 0-0. One back by Foster. Out to the point, McGowan trying to tip that one back in. McGowan fighting at the blue line. Can't keep it in. Blanchard's back there with them. Banging up against the boards. Taken back by Devin Foster. Work his way through the center. Blanchard takes it at the blue line. Blanchard dancing around, has it on his backhand. Can't shovel it towards the net, but he's going to just hang on to this one. Drops it back over. McGowan comes in, shoots. Blocker saved by the goalie. In the corner, Foster getting pushed off the puck. Going down, and then Foster. Foster still has it, trying to get set up. You can see where the penalties come from. These Tigers are not afraid to go for the body, looking for the hits, but the Warriors keeping the pressure on here on the power play. Shot comes in from the point. Van Winkle out there on the right side. In towards the goaltender again, keeping all the pressure down with another minute and 1 left to go on the power play. They bring out unit number 2, stepping off the bench. Foster, Fredette, and Captain, along with Grimberg. Oh, unfair draw. The linesman whistles that down from outside, telling the players to keep their distance. They push him back outside the circle, so they're going to re-drop this. The Tigers trying to get it out of their zone, being pestered by the Hawks. Tigers get some speed through center ice, working the way in. Grimberg's lining his man up. Good back check there by Medeo, stripping that puck away, and he picks it up, makes the pass across, puts that just behind Fredette. Fredette outside the blue line, tipped in by Grimberg, and Foster chases it down. Foster in behind the net. On top of him, and the Tigers take it away. Big, tall player for the Tigers. They got a couple of 6-footers out there. Goes through, right in on Prokop. He makes a save. We're going to get a face-off now on the defensive end. Still got 21 seconds to do something with this power play. I'd like to see him get a little bit more set up in that far end instead of just one player trying to put it to the net.
Yeah, look, better movement than last week on the power play. Controlling the puck, controlling the zone a little better. So, got some positives going on out there today.
Puck dropped, one back by the Warriors. Up the boards a little bit too hard for Haviland. Shot comes in, that one's blocked. DeVos on the right-hand side, out stick handles himself, but he manages to keep it in. Haviland deep in the corner, pushing it back in. Foster behind, centering pass all the way back out to the point. Kept in by Grimberg, he shoots one in, sneaks through a couple of block attempts, and then taken back away for Haviland. Gets tangled up with Foster, shovels it back out to the point. Trying to go across, and it sneaks across the blue line instead. The Tigers back 5-on-5, successfully killing that one off, trying to put some offensive pressure on the Warriors. As they get set up here in the Warriors, and the shot comes on, doesn't cover up on the rebound there. Into the corner, bang, and Foster getting hammered up on the, and DeVos slams that one all the way down the ice as we tick down to the 9:53 mark of the first period. Still 0-0 with an icing, and a ref comes sliding into action. The actual ref, the guy with the orange bars on his arm, stepped onto the ice on the far side. He still had his skate guards on. I got a laugh out of it. I thought it was hilarious. It happens to the best of them.
I'm not sure if it's the same guy that just, but he might need to sharpen those blades on it today.
I don't think it was. Maybe everybody on the reffing team here needs a sharpen or a stand-up lesson. In front, Claire just out to the point and clear of the zone. Holland's chasing after it. That one's going to be icing as it comes back the other way. Claire just tags up and they skate their way down. There must be something in that ice right there. The Tigers player trips over the red line, the circle, and goes down.
There's got to be something near that right face-off circle.
Tigers win the draw in their own zone. Around the boards, held in at the point by Kolchevsky. Still fighting. Now he's got 3 Tigers on top of him. Medeo taps over to Kalergis. That one doesn't feed out of the zone. Now Kalergis forcing his men wide. The Tigers coming in. Claire just diving for it, still hanging on. Being left alone out into the corner to the point. Shot comes in. Prokop with the save. Kolcheski can't push his man off the puck. Tigers working their way out of the corner here in the Warriors zone. Stripped away there by Paulin, but then left and then deflected up as a shot attempt came from a short, sharp angle. Blanchard lining up in his own end. Blanchard's going to keep skating this one. Coming across, working his way in. Blanchard takes his shot, and it goes through the crease, up. Right back in his own. Tip back out to the point. McGowan skating through. Graham McGowan working his way in. The blue line again, hanging on to that one. Shoots the puck. Blue line again, hanging on to that one. Shoots the puck and misses by two Bullfrogs. Two Bullfrogs. They dump that one all the way down. Prokop's gonna be. They dump that one all the way down. Prokop's gonna be letting it go for an icing call.
Good effort first 4 minutes. Flat six, last three.
I'd like
to figure it out there, a little balance. Looking for a little physicality.
I'd like
to figure it out there, a little balance. Looking for a little physicality out there, I think, but Arapahoe, especially in the defensive zone, but letting the Tigers skate around him a little bit.
They are. The Tigers aren't afraid for the contact here, but you can see in the corners, like you're saying, in the defensive zone. Nice to see the Warriors engaging a little bit more. Van Winkle with the shot in. Goaltender covers up the save. That means I don't have service in here on my phone either. I don't know if it's working or not. Hopefully it is. It'll be uploaded after no matter what. So if you're having some problems, go out, finish mowing your lawn or shoveling your driveway if you're living in Canada, and then come back in, pour yourself a hot toddy, and watch the game after if you would like. We'll always make sure it's loaded. Van Winkle up into the skates of Fredette. Dash down into the boards. McGowan shoots that one in. Comes right back out to him. He's on the wrong side of the red line. He's going to have to settle this one. Warriors making a couple of changes. Flips that one, but it's going to be icing. It doesn't touch anybody and goes all the way to the back wall. Got to give a big shout out to the Pee Wee Navy B team up in Pittsburgh this weekend, winning their way through that tournament. They're tuning in and watching, but they're on their way to the consolation round here. Good luck to those guys enjoying their time up in Pittsburgh. Shot all the way in. Prokop sees it. Rebound is loose. It's under him. The ref blows the whistle as Prokop covers it up.
Nice quick whistle there, helping out Prokop as he was sitting under his body, almost in the crease.
Another one came in. He was screened, but that ended up getting blocked. The boss trying to get it out. The physicality of the Tigers keeps it in. Centering pass, another shot just going wide.
Oh, get up.
Mateo trying to get it out of his zone. Makes a pass across the far side to Captain, to Haviland, who hammers it down. They're going to call that an icing. Desperation for the Warriors here, not getting
back on
set
the
up
heels
to get it out of their zone.
Another 30 seconds in the zone. Got to make that crisp pass out of the zone. Feel like we're just dumping and running right now.
We've had too many icings, that's for sure, going on icing number 17 here in the first period. I don't know, I'm not a math guy, but I ran out of fingers and toes. Wait, I have enough fingers and toes for 17. You know what I mean. There's been a lot. In front, backhand, into Prokop's shoulder, puck loose. Rebound gets kicked out to the point. Having a way to try and block that shot side of his head, but he gets it out of the zone. Pass Foster, back to Captain. Cross to his D partner, Grimberg. Up to Paulin. Blanchard coming across to help. Ref keeps his arm up and another icing call. Apparently there's not enough room to skate the puck out there. You got to keep hammering it down the ice. Devin Foster, trying to win that one back, gets tied up at the dot, and Tigers take it behind their own. Blanchard still fighting, a couple of Warriors in there. Foster was joining them. Sneaks out to the Tigers. Foster steals the breakout attempt, takes it back, looking to center, in on the goalie's glove. No rebound to be had. 6:03 left to go. 0-0 down in the Springs. Harry Haviland alongside DK, the OTT Sports Network, bringing you the action on a Saturday evening-ish afternoon on a hot, it's way too hot for December, or whatever month it is.
Short of 90 degrees out there.
It is. It's ridiculous. I'm ready for hot girl summer to be over. It's time for flannel fall. Oh, Dimitri standing his boy up, not letting him through, causing the Tigers to get that one back out into the neutral zone. Walczewski to the blue line, gets that one out. Holland pushing it ahead, a little bit too far, picked up by the Tigers. Coming back through center, intercepted by Kalergis, gets it tipped back over to the corner. Blanchard trying to swipe it away. Now coming through on the back check, missing the hit, but taking the puck away are the Warriors. Kalergis again just banks that one off the boards. Blanchard can't get to it in time. Kalergis has it again. Off the ref skates, up to Blanchard. Brady Blanchard coming across the blue line, looking his way into the slot. Still hanging on to this puck. Takes a shot, rings one off the iron. Tipping at the blue line's McGowan. Deep in the corner, the Warriors are circling. Deep in the corner, the Warriors are circling. They're looking to get some pucks towards this net and break this 0-0 tie. Foster skates through his man, takes the puck away. Followed up by an elbow, back in it. That's not Foster, that's Medeo. That's Medeo. A juke at the blue line sends the Tigers back into the Warriors' end. At the blue line sends the Tigers back into the Warriors' end. They feed that one in deep, peel off for a change, and Medeo's in his own end. Medeo hard up the boards, not out. Tigers in the slot, take the shot and score. Hard out of the zone is what we were just talking about. They don't clear on that one. Tigers steal it away. Shot from the slot, and they make it
there in the slot, and good shot.
4:23 left to go. Lots of hockey left in this one. Only the first period, 1-0 now. The Tigers are up on the Warriors, trying to claw their way back into it with McGowan going up after this face-off win by Medeo. Nick Foster keeping that one in with a shin pad. Nope, gets it kicked over to the Tigers. Skating and skating around. Another shot comes in. Prokop manages to get the pad save on that one. Nick Foster pass up ahead to Fredette. He's got some room. Takes the shot and Fredette scores! Tying this one up. Great pass that lead up. Fredette makes no mistake putting it back quickly. Tying this one back up. 3:55 left to go.
That was a nice breakout.
I like to see
Moved
that.
It out of the zone fast. Moved it a little east to west and then downhill to the net and got the breakaway there. That was perfect.
I don't have my compass on you, so I'll take your word for
East, west.
it. I know what you were saying. Looking to build on this momentum now. Van Winkle gets tangled up right in front of the scorekeeper's box. Bodies come crashing in onto the glass. Players on top of it. Puck squirts loose. Medeo against the boards, fighting with Van Winkle, and back over. Nick Foster shooting. Oh, sends that one half a billy goat wide. Back out to the point. Van Winkle keeping it in. Foster on the boards, has some time. Back out to the point. McGowan just keeping that one in, but then it's taken right back by the Tigers. Can't gain the offensive zone strip, but then dumped in. Everybody's piled up on one side. Van Winkle's going to go for a skate behind his own net. stops, changing direction. Out to DeVos, who comes through center ice. Tries to flip that one up to Foster, does get it across the blue line, but not in deep as the Tigers retaliate back out through center ice. Captain all the way across, picked up by DeVos. In, shoots a low one. Goalie with the save, and Foster behind the net. DeVos working his way into the front. Pinched up against the boards. I can't tell who's who from that far away. You guys are gonna have to text me watching on your IMAX size screens. No, that's Captain who put it up off the boards. Out of the reach of DeVos, but in on net and saved by the Tendy. I'm liking the action down in that side of the ice, DK.
Yeah, looking good. 9-5 in shots, favor of the Warriors. Starting to push it in the other direction here, which is a real big positive. In that middle 4 or 5 minutes, we're kind of a little bit back on our heels, so a much better breakout in the last couple minutes.
The goal's what they needed. Grimace sends one in. Grimberg is the name. The boys call him Grimace, so that's what's stuck in my head. Foster with a quick passes back to the blue line. Captain shoots one in. Goes wide, and Grimberg's gonna stay on his defensive post. The Tigers take that one away, skate through. Oh, excellent back check there by Haviland, taking a shot opportunity away. Captain can't get it clear the blue line. Shot comes in, one's deflected wide. Tigers first into it in the offensive zone. Working their way in. DeVos breaking that play up and out. Foster and Haviland, the 2-on-1. Foster coming in wide, feeds it across to Haviland. Takes the shot and misses the net. Great pass across by Foster. Haviland would love that one back. Whoa. Prokop, did he just get tripped? Did he fall or did he get tripped?
He just fell.
He fell, okay. Must be slippery ice out there today. Players and Lions and Tigers and Bears and everybody falling all over the place. Coming in, contested in the slot. Prokop coming up huge, keeping this a 1-1 game. 1:09 left to go. Harry and DK down in the Springs. Prokop pointing out the spot in the crease that's real slippery, telling the boys, hey, stay away from that. It's a good place to fall down.
It is good to see Haviland have the right color socks on today here. After changing it up a little fashion statement last week up in Lafayette.
Yeah, fashion statement. We'll leave it at that. I mean, I'm not a Louis Vuitton or any kind of fashion guy myself, but I do know what color socks to wear. They were looking to come in, but now it's returned the other way. Tigers coming in, intercepted there by Kalergis. Out to the point through Blanchard's skates. Can he get to the puck? Icing waved off. Blanchard going at it. Goaltender comes to it first, pushes it behind the net. Blanchard colliding with the defender from the Springs. Tigers across the blue line, being chased down by Kalergis, forced wide. Coming in on Kolchevsky. Player on that one goes through the crease past Prokop. Picked up and out. Paulin, Blanchard. Blanchard has it, looking for that shot, gets taken off the puck into the corner. Crunched and comes out by the Tigers. 10 seconds left as the Tigers gain the Warriors zone. Centered and loose and a bouncing rebound, still loose off the... Whew. Good job there by Prokop to finish that one up. As we get the scoreboard updated for you here, going into the first intermission, 1-1. And we can even change the period. Watch this. Oh, no. Cancel that. Edit properties is what I want to do. I can't reach for it. We'll just stick with 2. Now done, if you can hit done for me so I don't accidentally hit a wrong button. There we go. 2-1 Tigers? No, it's 1-1.
1-1.
We got 2-1 up there. We'll figure this out.
No, I got 1-1. Second period, 1-1.
Oh, second period. We got this. Here am I. Who am I? I can't be operating the camera. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Game 6 of the season. We'll work about when we get to double digits. We'll work out all these technical issues.
I got a no trade clause until the 11th game anyway, so they can't fire me just yet.
We may put you on that waiver wire.
Second period coming at you, brought to you by West Kitchen and Saloon, downtown Denver. Stop by, tell them the OTT sent you, and you'll get 50% off any beverage that includes Grizzly Bear Bourbon, Colorado's own maple bourbon, all downtown at West Kitchen and Saloon. Second period underway. Tigers looking to break in. That one's kept out at the blue line. Tigers back at it, swiped and knocked down. Tigers forcing their way into the zone, all the way around the far side. Tigers get to it first. McGowan with a stick check, back there with Medeo. Bumped up against the boards by Foster, and McGowan flips it to the blue line. Manages to go through the player and out, back up off the boards, and they're going to be offside, hammering that one back in. And we already talked about the people up in Pittsburgh, that hockey team. Good luck to you guys coming up, the B-Navy Pee-wee squad. We've got our friends in New Mexico, who we chatted about last. Apparently, it's not just meth and aliens in New Mexico. It's a beautiful state. I got corrected on that. But love to see everybody tuning in down there. We got the Numa vessel anchored just off of Baffin Island doing the research. As a shot comes in, and I know they're standing on deck cheering. Out to the point, McGowan holding it at the blue line, doing a little dance, and gets it back off the skate of the player and out of the zone. Medeo trying to tip this back. McGowan chasing it back into his own end. Back for Van Winkle behind the net. Van Winkle winding up. Tries to come through the blue line. It's taken away. Shot comes in. Prokop looks to flash the glove up there. Tips off the top of that and into the corner. Out of the zone and right back in. It's going to be an offside call as Foster pushes it past the D and gets back to the bench. And fresh legs step out over the boards.
First period goals.
First period summary. Warriors getting on the board after being down 1-0. A goal by Eli Fredette from a beautiful pass from Harper Van Winkle. Making this a 1-1 game as we got 12:27 left to go here in the second period now. And the Tigers have kept most of the action down there in the second. Trying to fight their way back out are your Warriors. Streaking in, firing a shot, getting one on net was DeVos. Rebound back over to Haviland. That one goes through the crease. DeVos racing back over to try and keep this one in. Great job there by Justin DeVos. Trying to put some pressure. Foster, good work there, stripping the puck over to Haviland. The point, all the way across to the far side. DeVos goes after it. Off the glass, back to the blue line. That one's bouncing, managing to keep it in. Crunched up against the boards is Foster. And the Tigers manage to get it out. They skate back in through Captain. Back check and stick. Haviland knocking that one down. A couple of great back checks by him so far this game. They clear the zone. Right back into the sticks, 3-on-2. Entering the zone come the Tigers. Take the shot. Prokop sees it in his glove, hangs on. The OTT Sports Network with you here Saturday. We will be with you again tomorrow in Arvada, all the way from the south to the north. Join us in the parking lot. It is a Sunday Caesar tailgate in the Arvada parking lot. For those of you who don't know what a Caesar is, it's like a Bloody Mary, just a lot better. And that's coming from somebody with Canadian blood in them, so take it for what you will. Clock starting here. Go. And Pollen's skating hard. I think that's Pollen. I can't tell now. Gets a shot off. It was Pollen working his way through and firing one off. Getting a good opportunity there and forcing a face-off now in the offensive zone for the Warriors. got service on my phone now, and everybody says it's freezing up a lot. I apologize. If you want to just press pause, we will make sure it's uploaded after the game. At least at some point tonight. If there's not enough to upload it in this building, I'll do it when I get back to good Wi-Fi. The game will be on there. Knocked down at the blue line, but still fighting from his knees is Blanchard. The Warriors looking a little bunched up, but Claire just comes out of the pile with it. Slows things down as he quarterbacks back into his own zone, backhanded out to the point. Clear, and Paulin just couldn't handle that. One's taken away by the... Putting the pressure on, but the Tigers take that away. At center ice, dancing in across the blue line. Good work back there to the point across, and a shot comes off. It's blocked off a couple of players and into the corner. Look at that long feed, doesn't even get it past the blue line. Another shot comes in. Prokop reaches for it, rebound goes off his shoulder and into the far corner. Back out to the point, but a little too far. Forcing the Tigers back into their own zone. Diving for that one, Blanchard gets stepped around, and now on the back check is the Tigers again back into the offensive zone. Being sticked away there, knocking the stick off. Stickless Tigers playing a physical game in the corner. Drop back. Kolczewski trying to get this one to the point. Can't get it through. Paulin was looking to break away. Held in by the Tigers. Attempt on the other side. Tip to the point, not clear. Caught up in the States. The Tigers there just manning up, doubling up on all these pressure points. The Warriors get frustrated and dump it down, and that's going to be no icing. As a player races back forward, giving the Warriors a chance to change up. They got to be quick though, as the Colorado Springs squad is coming up with fury. Shot goes in. He was looking 5-hole. Prokop. Rebound comes loose, gets knocked into the corner. Physicality picking up here by the Warriors. Like going to see some big hits coming from them. Walking in, Blanchard tries to split the D. Ends up still with the puck. Makes that pass into the corner. Foster couldn't see it. Pinching in from the blue line is Van Winkle. And a Tigers put it out. McGowan with the feed up to Fredette, who's off the bench. Eli Fredette coming in. Gets knocked off the puck. Foster on the far side. There's going to be a penalty here for interference on the Tigers. Coming in, Fredette with that hard work, going towards the net, gets interfered with apparently. And we'll take it, 8:13 left to go. The Warriors going back on the power play, 0 for 1 so far this game, looking to change that with a face-off right down through the glass.
Pace has certainly slowed down a little bit here in the second period.
Slowed down, but the physicality seems to have picked up. I think there might be a little bit more cautious players out there.
Eyes up.
They don't want to play two men short, so the fourth player steps off the bench for the Tigers, and a puck's going to be dropped. Tied up, trying to win that one back. Looking to hold it in. It goes past McGowan. Skating back into his own end. Van Winkle backhands it. The pressuring penalty kill of the Tigers, keeping this one in deep. Fredette in his own end. Got some time. He's going to skate this one. Makes that far lead pass. Just pats the stretch, and he can't get to it. Oh, Foster looking to race down for that one, but that's going to be icing with the stretch pass not connecting.
Need to set up that power play in the zone, and let's get it moving a little, boys.
Yeah,
icing's on the heels again.
Icing's not what you want to do on the power play, but I understand the opportunity he was looking for. Get in here and set up what they worked on last practice. That one's dropped, it's won by the Warriors. Can't get it out of their zone. Now finally do. Makes the pass across, missing on that one. And there goes that ref again. Somebody sharpen his skates. Warriors having a hard time getting set up on this power play or even getting it into the Tigers zone. Here's going to be the attempt from the other side as Van Winkle steps in, shoots one. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Foster looks to center it. Now it's picked up by Nick Foster. Tries to go short side there on the stick handle. Back over to Fredette. Can't stick handle through that one. Out to the point. McGowan feeds it all the way across. Van Winkle with the shot. It was looking top corner. The goalie flashes a leather, hanging on. And that's a little bit more like what we want to see on this power play.
Nice setup in the zone. Moved it around.
And still,
let us see that shot a little low with the defender there. A little tip.
We still got 52 seconds to try their magic with PP number 2. Face off 1. Voss leaves that. Shot comes in low. Goalie kicks that one back off the glass. Haviland in the zone, gets knocked down when he tries to spin around with it. To the point, keeping this one in, bouncing. Mateo shot, Haviland inside, gets a second swipe at it and then gets tied up. Good effort, but no convert. Keeping this one in. There's got to be something wrong with that ice over there. Players falling, refs falling still. Haviland fighting onto his backhand. Gets collapsed on, out to the point. Shot comes in, big rebound, kicked out to the far side. Another one in front. Another rebound, and the Tigers clear. Cap skating back for it. He's got some pressure on him. Making the crisp passes out. Pass attempt coming across. That's deflected. Into the corner goes Haviland. Takes a forearm to the side of the head. Still fights after it. Coming in out of the corner. Mateo, they're looking to take his head off, but he misses and takes the head off of his own player. Coming out. He went for a high hit against Madeo and took out his own player. In the back of the head. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He's skating up, holding his neck though. He's going to go to the bench. Anybody that can wear 63 has got to be tough. Brad Marchand, the best hockey player in the league right now. Whoa, now my text line's working. Lots of people don't agree with that. Those people just don't know anything about the good game of hockey.
A little trembling on the camera with the kids passing through in the stands here.
It is a busy rink, but there's not a lot of room in the stands. We're down here at the far end. Refs discussing what happened there.
I can't see them calling a penalty.
There was no penalty.
His own man hit him.
If they want to call a penalty for hitting their own guy, they can put the Springs in the box, but why are they taking it? Oh, I guess they blew the whistle down there, yeah.
Madeo saved his life there.
Yeah. 5:57 left to go. OTT Sports Network still here with you. Harry Haviland, DK, down in the Springs. Your Warriors are tied up 1-1 with the Tigers here. 5:55 left to go in the second period. Very evenly matched squads here. As this continues to be a ping pong chess match with a little bit of hitting on the side. Blanchard drops that back. Kalergis circling, trying to keep this onside. Kalergis now puts that one in. Tipped into the corner by the Tigers. Holland putting a little bit of pressure on, chasing him down behind. Holland trying to strip this one away. Madeo in with them. No, Foster in with them. Back out, Kolcheski feeding that one in. Foster can't keep it. Tigers head the other direction. Fan on the shot and forced into the corner. Can't tip it out. Tigers with the pressure in front, looking for a backhand swipe. Prokop couldn't find it and gets right out of the zone. Tigers back for it, resetting. To the blue line. Up ahead. Kolchevsky makes the pass. Blanchard can't stick handle through. Keeping that one in. The blue line's Kalergis. Ooh, that one could have been a tip. I don't know if he knew it was his own end or what. Blanchard pushing that one into the corner. Nobody chasing it in the blue jersey. The Tigers easily put that one high up off the glass, but not out as Kolcheski blocks it down to the blue line. Blanchard lets that one go into the corner again. And they watch the Tigers, Blanchard knocking it down. He has it, he's stick handling through. Blanchard hanging on to that one, dropping it back to Kolcheski. Stepping in off the blue line, Joey Kolcheski with a backhand off the back side of the net. Over to the far side. Tigers trying to come out. Madeo breaks it up, but the Tigers find it just inside their blue line and go around. Van Winkle with the big hit, knocking the player off the puck, but the Tigers take it back. Okay, they only have 5 players on the ice. Trying to count as they're making a change with everybody piled up right in front of the bench. It comes out, the Tigers still inside the Warriors zone. Goes for the hit and then gets taken down. It's getting physical out there. Skating around in his zone. Fredette on his knees gets taken out. The ref's going to call that a penalty. Roughing call as Fredette's on his knees and gets body checked. Good call there by the ref.
Oh, great call by the ref.
Yet to convert, now going for their 3rd attempt though. The Warriors back on the power play. 3:23 left to go in this second period.
It's getting pretty